So good morning everyone. So in last class already we have started this exercise 3, and in that till I think 6th bit and 10th bit has been completed. So remaining problems we have to do now. So next figure is 7th question. So what is 7th question we will see. So they have given the figure in this way. So this is a given figure. So what they have given in the figure? In the figure, DE is parallel to CD. So this DE line is parallel to BC line itself. So what is this? DE line is parallel to BC. So these two lines are parallel to each other. And they gave that angle A is equals to 30 degrees. Angle A is how much? Angle A they have given as 30. And angle B value they have given as 50. Now what we have to find? We have to find this x, y and z. So this x value, y value and z value we have to find. Okay. So how to find this we will see. Before that, first what they have given in the question we will write that. So what they have given that DE line segment is parallel to BC line segment. So they told that these two lines are parallel to each other, and also they have given that angle A is equals to 30 degrees and angle B is equals to 50 degrees. So this angle A, angle B value they have already given. So now what we have to find? I am finding first the z value. Okay. So first which value I am finding? I am finding this z value. How to find this z value? By using our angle sum property. What is angle sum property? The sum of three angles will be equals to 180 degrees. So if you add the three angles, that should be equals to 180 degrees. So that is called as angle sum property. The sum of three interior angles should be equals to 180 degrees. So that is, I am writing in the form of angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degrees. That is by using angle sum property. So by using which property I have solved this? By using angle sum property. So angle A already they have given as 30. Angle B they have given as 50. Angle C is how much? It is Z is equals to 180 degrees. So here 30 plus 50 will be 80 plus Z is equals to 180 degrees. So if I transpose this 80 to other side, that will become subtraction. So Z will be equals to 180 minus 80. So Z value will be how much here? Z value we got it as 100. So this value we got it as 100. So I am writing here 100 degrees. In place of Z I am writing 100 degrees. Now what I have to find? I have to find this Y and X values. Okay, what I have to find? I have to find this y and x values. So already they have given these two are parallel lines. So they are like this, and this is a transversal. This is a transversal. So this line is a transversal, and these two lines are parallel to each other. So angles, how that angles has been formed? Here y has been formed, and here it is 50 degrees. So if you go for the last chapter, that is lines and angles, what we call these two angles as, one angle is outside and one angle is inside. We will call it as corresponding angles, and we know that always the corresponding angles will be equal. So by that property we can write here y is equals to 50 degrees. So y is equals to, angle y is equals to 50 degrees by using corresponding angles. So we know that corresponding angles are always equal. So we got the y value as 50 now. Now what we have to find? We have to find this x value. Now I am not using this transversal now. So these two are parallel lines. These two are parallel lines. I am taking this line as a transversal. It is like this. It is like this. So here X angle has been formed and here 100 degrees has been formed. So this is E, this is C. So if you see this again the one angle is outside of the parallel line, one angle is inside the parallel line. So these two are again corresponding angles. We know that the corresponding angles are equal. So by that condition we can write angle X is equals to 100 degrees. So because they are corresponding angles. So what we got here? We got the angle X value as 100 degrees, angle Y value as 50 degrees, and angle Z value is also equals to 100 degrees. So this is our seventh solution. So once again see this, what is this? So what they have given? They told that these two lines are parallel to each other. And they have given angle A value as 30, angle B value as 50. Now what we have to find? We have to find X, Y and Z value. Okay, so here it is Z. Now by using angle sum property I am using this Z value because we know that in triangle the sum of three interior angles will be equals to 180. So if I add angle A plus angle B plus angle C will be equals to 180 because by using angle sum property. So angle A value is 30, angle B value is 50, angle C they have given as Z. So Z is equals to 180. So 30 plus 50 will be 80. If I transpose this 80, that will become subtraction. So Z value is how much now? 100. So we got the Z value as 100. So here we got it as 100. Now we have to find this X and Y values. How to find this X and Y values? Already they told that these two are parallel lines. I am taking this as a transversal. If it is a transversal, these two angles are corresponding angles. Always the corresponding angles will be equal. So by that condition we got Y is equals to 50 degrees. Now in the same way, these two are parallel lines. I am taking this line as a parallel line, transversal line. If this is a transversal, these two are corresponding angles. Always the corresponding angles will be equal. So by that condition I can write angle X is equals to 100 degrees. So what we got here? Angle X as 100, angle Y as 50 and angle Z as 100 degrees. So this is our seventh solution. Next is okay, so next one is so ninth question you see. So what is ninth? In triangle PQR, angle P is equals to 2 angle Q. 2 angle R is equals to 3 angle Q. Calculate the angles. Calculate the angles of triangle PQR. So we have to find the angles of PQR. Angle P, angle Q and angle R we have to find. So how to find we will see. So here given in triangle PQR they have given as angle P value as 2 angle Q they have given. Angle P value, in place of angle P we can substitute 2 angle Q, and 2 angle R they have given as 3 angle Q. So in place of angle R, which value we have to substitute we will see. So this is 2 angle R. 2 angle R, I am transposing this 2 to other side, that will become division. So angle R will be equals to 3 by 2 angle Q. So in place of R you can substitute 3 by 2 angle Q. Okay, so just I have transposed this 2 to other side, that has become into division. Okay, so now angle Q value they didn't give, so we will write in the form of angle Q only. So they didn't mention any angle Q value, so we are writing in the form of angle Q only. So now what we have to find? We have to find what is angle Q, angle P, angle Q and angle R. So and we know that by angle sum property, the sum of three interior angles will be equals to 180. So by that, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equals to 180 we can write. By using which property? By using angle sum property. So by using angle sum property, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R will be equals to 180. What is angle P? Angle P we can substitute as 2 angle Q. Angle Q as angle Q only because it didn't mention anything. And angle R value we can write in the form of 3 by 2. Angle Q is equals to 180 degrees. Okay, so this is in the form of fraction. So I am taking the LCM of all the values. So here denominator is not there, so I am taking it as 1. Here also denominator is not there, so I am taking it as 1. So what is the LCM here? LCM of 1, 1, 2 is 2. So what is the LCM of 1, 1 and 2? That is 2. So for 1, how much you will multiply to get 2? That is 2 times. Into 2, into 2. Here also into 2 times. Also 2 times. And here already 2 is there. So into 1, into 1. So multiply the numerators now. 2 times will be 4 angle Q. 2 into angle Q will be 2 angle Q. Plus 3 ones will be 3 angle Q. Will be equals to how much? 180 degrees. Now I am transposing this 2 to other side. I am doing addition for the numerators. That is 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. So I got here angle Q. 9 angle Q is equals to. If I transpose this 2 to other side, that will become multiplication. So it will be 180 into 2. Okay. So now transpose is 9 to other side. If you transpose at 9 to other side, that will be converted into division because it is in the form of multiplication. If you transpose, that will be converted to division. So angle Q is equals to 180 into 2 by 9. Okay. So now 9 1 times, 9 20 times. So angle Q is how much? We got it as 40 degrees. So angle Q value we got it as 40. Now remaining angles we have to find, that is angle P and angle R we have to find. So therefore angle P value how much they have given? It is 2 angle Q. 2 into angle Q value they got it as 40. So into 40 degrees. 2 into 40 is how much? 80 degrees. So angle P value we got it as 80. Now we have to find the angle R. So angle R is equals to how much they have given? We got as 3 by 2 angle Q. So angle R is equals to 3 by 2 into angle Q value we got as 40. 2 ones are 2 20s are. So it will be how much? 60 degrees. So what are the angles we got? We got angle P as 80, angle Q as 40 and angle R as 60 degrees. So this is our ninth solution. So once again you say this. In triangle PQR, angle P is equals to 2 angle Q. 2 angle R is equals to 3 angle Q. So they have given these two values. We have to find all the angles. Okay. So they didn't mention any angle Q value. So we are taking it as angle Q only. Okay. So and by using angle sum property, the sum of three interior angles will be equals to 180. That's why I wrote here angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equals to 180. Angle P, in place of angle P I am substituting 2 angle Q. Angle Q value as angle Q only. Angle R value as 3 by 2 angle Q. So how we got this 3 by 2 angle Q? Already I have explained you. That is, if I transpose this 2 to other side, that will become division here. Okay. So that will be equals to 180. So this is in the form of fraction. So I am taking the LCM of all the values. In denominator any value is not there. So 1. Here also 1. So LCM will be 2. 1, 1, 2 LCM will be 2. So here multiplied by 2. Here also multiplied by 2. 2 times will be 4 angle Q multiplied by 2, here also multiplied by 2. 2 into angle Q will be 2 angle Q into 1, 3 ones is 3, angle Q is equals to 180. So I have here in numerator I have added all the values. This denominator value I have taken to other side, that will become multiplication. So 9 angle Q will be equals to 180 into 2. Transpose is 9 to other side, that will become division. So 9 1 times, 9 20 times. So 20 into 2 will be equals to 40. So we got the angle Q value as 40. Now we have to find angle P and angle R. Angle P is how much? 2 angle Q. So 2 is a constant value. In place of angle Q I am substituting 40. 2 into 40 will be equals to 80 degrees. Now I have to find angle R. Angle R is how much? 3 by 2 angle Q. 3 by 2 into angle Q value is 40. Substitute here. 2 ones, 2 20s, 23s is 60. So we got the angle R value as 60 degrees. So this is our 9th solution. Next one. Next one is 11th question. What is 11th? In the acute angle, right triangle are in ratio 2:3. Right triangle is nothing but that will be equals to 90 degrees. So two ratios they have given, because one angle is already 90 degrees. Other two angles they have given in the form of ratio. That ratio we have to convert into values now. Find the angles of a triangle. So we have to find that two angles. Now what is the question? The acute angles of a right triangle are in ratio are in the ratio 2:3. So what we have to find? Find the angles of a triangle. Find the angles of the triangle. So what is this? The acute of a right triangle are in ratio 2:3. Find the angles of a triangle. So this is a right angle triangle, because they told that right triangle. So one angle will be 90 degrees. These two angles they have given in the form of ratio. Ratio means one angle will be equals to 2x and other angle will be equals to 3x, because ratio is nothing but the answer will be in the form of given values, that is 2 ratio and 3 ratio. The answer will be in the form of 2 multiples and 3 multiples. So we have to find these two angles now. Okay, so if it is 90, if you add these two, that should be equals to 90, because in triangle the sum of 3 angles will be equals to 180 degrees. So here what we can write? Given ratios of a triangle, ratios of right triangle is equals to 2:3. So that means first angle I can take it as 2x and the second angle I am taking it as 3x, because the answer will be in the form of 2 multiples and 3 multiples. Okay, and it is a right angle triangle, so it will be equals to 90 degrees. So by problem, 2x plus 3x will be equals to 90 degrees, because they told that is a right triangle. So 2 plus 3 is how much? 5. So 5x will be equals to 90. Transpose is 5 to other side. So x will be equals to 90 by 5. 5 ones, 5 18s. So x value is how much here? 18 degrees. Okay, so now this x we have to substitute in this first angle and second angle. So if you substitute that, that will be equals to, first angle is equals to 2x, that is nothing but 2 into 18, that will be equals to 36. The first angle is how much? 36. That means this angle is 36 degrees. Now we have to find this angle. And second angle is how much? 3x, that is 3 into 18, that will be equals to 54 degrees. So this is how much? This is 54 degrees. So this is our 11th solution. So first angle we got as 36 and the second angle we got as 54 degrees. So this is our 11th solution. Next is eighth question. What is eighth question? In figure, angle ABD is equals to 3 angle DAB. So in place of this we can substitute this one, and angle BDC is equals to 96 degrees. Find angle ABD. So we have to find this angle ABD, we have to find. So what is the figure? They have given one triangle like this. Here it is 96 degrees. A, B, C, this one is D. Okay, so what we have to find, what they have given, we'll see first. In the figure, angle ABD is equals to 3 angle DAB. So we can substitute in place of ABD as this value we can substitute. And they have given BDC value as 96 degrees. What we have to find? ABD value we have to find. ABD, this angle we have to find. Okay, so how to find that we will see. So already we know that the sum of two interior angles will be equals to exterior angle. So what is that? The sum of two interior angles is equals to exterior angle we know. So if you add these two angles, that should be equals to this 96. So I am writing in 3 alphabets. Before that, first what they have given the question, we will write that. So what is that? Given angle ABD is equals to 3 angle DAB. So this is 1. So this one we are going to substitute in further steps, and they have given us BDC value as 96 degrees. What we have to find? We have to find ABD. So this one we have to find. So I am taking it as ABD only. Okay, so I am taking it as ABD itself. Now what we have to do? Already I told you that the sum of two interior angles will be equals to exterior angle. So how we can write this angle A value as? Angle A we can write in the form of DAB plus this angle I am writing in the form of DAB. The center alphabet represents the angle, and angle B can be written as ABD will be equals to exterior angle. What is the exterior angle? BDC is the exterior angle. So that is angle BDC by using which property? Exterior angle property. By using exterior angle property, that is EAP. Okay, so now this value we don't know, so I am writing as it is, plus in place of ABD we can substitute this 3 angle DAB. Yes, already they have given us this angle will be equals to this. So in place of this we can substitute this value, that is 3 angle DAB is equals to, this is how much, BTC value is 96 degrees. Okay, so it is 3 plus 1, here coefficient is not there, that means it is equals to 1. 3 plus 1 will be 4 angle DAB is equals to 96 degrees. So if I transpose this 4 to other side, that will become division. So angle DAB is equals to 96 by 4. 4 1 times 4 2s are 8, 4 4s are 16. So we got angle DAB value as 24 degrees. So what we got angle DAB value as 24 degrees. Now what we have to find? We have to find this ADB. Okay, so in place of ADB they have given angle ADB is equals to 3 angle DAB, that is by 1 angle ABD is equals to 3 angle DAB. So in place of this angle DAB we can write 24. So angle ADB is equals to 3 into 24 degrees, that is angle ABD is equals to how much? 72 degrees. So we got this angle as 72 degrees. So this is our 8th solution. So once again see this. In figure ABD is equals to 3 angle DAB they have given. So in place of this we can substitute this one, and BDC value they have given as 96. We have to find ABD value. So what is there in the question I wrote here. Okay. So now next is, we know that the sum of two interior angles will be equals to exterior angle. So if you add these two angles, that should be equals to exterior angle, that is 96. So here I am writing in 3 alphabets. The center alphabet represents the angle. So angle A can be written as DAB, plus angle B can be written as ABD, equals to the exterior angle is BDC. So by using which property I wrote this? By using exterior angle property. So this DAB value we don't know, so I am writing as it is, plus in place of ABD we can substitute it as 3 angle DAB is equals to 96 degrees. So here coefficient is not there, that means it is having it as 1. So 3 plus 1 will be 4 angle DAB equals to 96. Transpose at 4 to other side, that will become division. So 96 by 4 is nothing but 24 degrees. So 4 1 times 4, 24 times is 96. So angle DAB value we got it as 24. Now we have to find the angle. We have to find the angle ADB. Sorry, we have to find the angle ABD. So by seeing this, angle ABD can be written as 3 angle DAB. Okay, so now ABD is equals to 3 angle DAB. In place of DAB I am writing it as 24. So 3 into 24 will be equals to 72 degrees. So this is our 8th solution. So I hope you have understood all the problems what I have explained you. So every problem is important, by you have to understand the concept. So which property I am using, in which place I am using which property, you have to understand that. You can do the problems very easily. Okay. So remaining problems will continue in next class. Thank you.